All right, long have we waited. Here we are. Okay. All right, Rami, ready when you are. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, I'm good, Baas. I'm great.
Okay. Well, God is great. Allahu Akbar. Today is December 5th, 2022. It is 7:43 p.m. New York time. I am the Deputy Commissioner Sam Bass. I am joined by suspect. Please state your name for the record.
Ramee L. Ramen,
I'm a Raman.
billionaire in the city.
Let's see. At this time, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present. And one during question, you can't afford one. One will be appointed to you by the state free of charge. Do you understand your rights?
Yeah, I understand my rights, Tubby.
Okay. No need for name for calling like that, Rami. At this time,
I'm just trying to look cool for the camera, so when they see it and they play it in court, I look hard, gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. Okay. All right.
Wait, actually,
would you like a lawyer present today?
hell, motherfucking nah, bruh.
So you're gangster like that, huh?
Yeah.
You're an OG like that, huh?
Yeah, I don't need a lawyer for this interrogation.
Okay. And you're okay with me asking you questions without a lawyer present today?
Of course.
Okay. Well, let's start from December 2. That's going to be December 2, 2022. That was roughly 3 days ago. There was an incident that transpired at VLC.
Incident.
Yes.
Well, yes, one of many incidents occur at VLC. Used to occur.
Oh, okay. When I say VLC, what is the first thing that comes to your mind, Rami?
Vulture the culture.
Okay, and what is your relationship, or what's your relation to VLC?
VLC is an enterprise, sir.
Okay. And what occupation or position do you hold in VLC?
Motherfucker owner, motherfucker.
You are the owner of VLC.
It's Chief of Police
Bass.
Brian Knight entering in on the recording at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2022.
Go 50%. Go 50%. A little higher.
That go 50%, motherfucker. Okay. You sure?
Yes.
All right. All right. We're gonna be starting the recording from the top. It is 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on December 5th, 2022. I am Chief of Police Brian Knight with the Davis Police Department, LSPD. To my right-hand side is, go ahead, state your name there, Bass, and your
Deputy Commissioner Sam Bass of the State Police.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and, could you state your name there, Mr. Ramee, and two places of employment or two businesses that you
own? Yes, the name is Ramee Al Ramen. Two businesses that I own is the Diamond Sportsbook and the VLC Vulture the Culture Fight Club.
At this time, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do will be used against you in a court of law. Your right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be provided for you by the state if available. You understand your rights as I have read them to you today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
All right, fantastic. Are you choosing to talk to us without representation?
Yes. Until I
All
need
right.
it. Until
I want to see 100% Brian now.
I got you. All right. Do you want me to start with the questioning, or do you want to start with it, Bass?
You can start.
All right. Ramee, we've been in this room many times, just this month.
Yeah, fuck, we have, motherfucker.
Yeah. And each and every time, this all began because of a megaphone. You know that, right?
Yeah. How do you feel?
I feel fucking good. Real fucking
So the
good.
fuck do I?
I mean, it makes sense. A lot of people, in history, and great people in history have had,
All
strange,
because I told
falling
you,
out.
leaving area.
That's
Crazy.
right. I'm a fucking asshole there, Ramee. I mean, you've known that.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. Was this part of the interrogation, Deputy Commissioner?
He's leading to it. He's leading to it.
That's right.
75%. 75%.
Question I'm trying to get here, Ramee, is why the fuck do you keep digging a goddamn hole?
Deputy Commissioner.
These are your mistakes.
I refuse
Speaking
to
to you.
answer this question. This has nothing to do with what I am being interrogated for, sir.
Absolutely
No,
does.
it absolutely does.
It
Because
does.
what I'm trying to explain to you,
Mm.
all right,
Mm.
is that if you continue down this road and the offer that we're going to place on this table, if you do not accept it,
You all right?
it's going to get that much worse.
85%. 85%.
Now, I want you.
What is this percentage shit?
I want your dumbass to continue playing these petty games. In fact, I want you to take this shit to court because I want to not just take you down, but take each and every one of you motherfuckers down there, Ramee. Remember that conversation we had where I said, look, I need you to fucking relax there, Ramee. The next thing you know, you fucking go and do another meth run.
Bass, I didn't know that.
And then you take Reducer.
Interrogation.
You go grab my
Brian
daughter.
Knight talking for 15 minutes.
My goddamn daughter.
Brian Knight and Sam Bass.
I'm sorry, you're with us right now.
He's building the picture.
What part of the building the case is you need about 2 dudes on
That's
horn
right.
for
We're
15
building.
minutes?
All roads lead back to you.
You think this dumbass knows how a picture is? That gallery's
Bass,
not
I thought you
there
were
for
handling this
paintings.
investigation.
Oh.
Why is my co-investigator? We actually did that the whole entire.
Well, I thought he has a conflict of interest. That's what he said at the in the warehouse.
Oh, you think he's coming back?
What?
You
Ramee,
think he's coming back?
You know what? Let's start with the night of December 2nd, 2022. Where were you?
The night of December 2nd, 2022.
Unless he was offered a lot of
roughly
money
around
in
4
a text.
p.m. Eastern.
4 p.m. Eastern is usually when I'm. Oh yes,
That's
yes.
Soul. God damn it.
Oh my God, fuck me. Sorry. December 2nd. Approximately what time did you say again, Deputy Commissioner
4
Sam Bass?
p.m. Eastern.
4 p.m. 4 p.m. Now at approximately.
What
4
happened?
p.m. Huh?
Yeah, 4 p.m.
What?
4 p.m. Eastern. Well, typically I start my day and I wake up at the Cubby. Now, what happens is the village is usually there. So lately, I've been waking up at my house in the Vinewood Estates. Yes, only 3 houses there, and let me tell you, I own the biggest one on the fucking block. You know why? Because I have the biggest bank account in this fucking city. But I digress.
You
Now-
have the biggest account.
How big? How big, Ramee?
Big enough that allows Tubby in front of me to fucking live there as well.
All right.
And how much money
In
you get in
the
your bank
little,
account?
the little shithole with the gate.
And no, actually, it's a nice place. It's a very nice place.
Oh,
Yeah, I live
is
in
that
Now-
this
right?
one. Yeah.
What I do is usually I get up out of my bed. I kiss Carmela goodbye, say I'm going out to work, babe. Then I slap Shelly on the fucking ass on my way out of the house. She says, "Oh my
you
God,
don't.
don't tell."
No, you
don't tell
fucking
Burger King."
don't. No, how
Then-
dare you? You take that back right now. This is a
And
recording.
she says, "Don't tell the Burger King, baby." I said, "Don't worry, Shelly. Our
You
secret's safe with me."
motherfucker.
Goddamn right, Bass. I've been fucking your girl the entire time.
Fuck you.
Now, but I digress. So I make my way down to the gallery, and lo and behold, I see my beautiful employees, who 90% of them are, the Hydra gang. And
You got a bunch of snakes working for you.
goddamn fucking right, I do, boss. Hydra
Oh, that's
snakes.
what I mean. We knew that, Ramee. We knew you were being real close with Hydra. What else?
You
about
goddamn
him?
fucking right. What else about Hydra? I don't know. You raided their meth lab the other month. Sorry.
Oh, theirs.
You goddamn right.
Yeah,
All of
was
in
it theirs,
court.
Ramee?
But I digress. Anyway, back to my story.
Okay.
So,
Funny enough, I'm getting a call from John Hydra. What up, Hydra? How you doing? I'm in an interrogation right now.
I make my way down to. I just want to let
Yeah.
the courts know, for the people that are watching this interrogation, that Brian Knight is such an incompetent fucking chief of police
I
that
got
he
you.
takes phone calls
This
mid
dumbass just
interrogation
told-
because he doesn't take this
This
seriously.
dumbass just told me that the meth lab that I caught the other day is his. Can you imagine
Now
that?
he's just lying to his boys on the phone, thinking to make himself look
The
cool.
molding
I know,
conversation
right?
He's a
is
fucking
great.
pussy,
They
bro.
just get. They just go.
He's
slap.
like the jock of the PD, bro. He thinks he's so
You take
fucking
care.
cool. You're the cop that peaked in high school, buddy. You know that?
I was the jock that also got picked. Wait, which one is it? You got to make a choice here, Ramee.
Yeah, you're the jock that got picked and peaked in high school. Yeah, you thank you. Yes.
Oh, that got picked onto the team. Gotcha.
Picked on.
Anyway, I
They picked
fucking
on? 'Cause
grass.
why would the
Is that
jock
all
get
on record,
picked
by
on?
the way, that he's lying to his other officers? Is that on record, Bass? It is, right?
He believes you admitted.
It's a yes or no question. Yes or no? Is it on record?
I'm
don't know
sorry,
what
we
It's a
you
asked
yes
the
or no question. It's a yes
I mean,
or
I
no
don't know anything
question.
about the fucking meth
It's
lab.
a
How do I
yes
say?
or no
How do I answer that question?
Daddy? You want to Metro boom my ass, Brian? Is that what it is?
Jesus Christ. Let's
I
go
am
back.
gonna fuck you so good.
Brian, let's go back. Let's get back on topic here.
Yeah.
Okay, Ramee, you
Yes.
mentioned you arrived at the gallery. Walk us through what happened afterwards.
Yes. Let me just rewind my little story here. So after I
Rewind
slapped
where
your
are
wife's
you,
ass
where are
on
you
the...
recalling? How are you recalling?
Let me rewind my fucking
What-
story, bitch. So after I gave
You
Shelly a
hearing
kiss on
this?
the cheek before I left the house, I made my way down to the gallery where I saw all my employees. I then looked at my phone, and lo and behold, I got a text from Shelly. December 2nd. You want to know what it says?
Yeah.
For the courts, it says, Ramee, stop. I'm trying to work with you, not against you. You've been on my mind lately. It's my birthday today, so I'm going to throw a massive, crazy party at the mansion. You don't have to get me a gift, but I love katanas and cash gifts. Hope to see you there, Daddy. I said, it sounds good, Ramee.
Are you sure?
I then had my
Carmella.
usual
Now, just out of curiosity,
Oh, no, it was Shelly.
when she said that, did she say it just like you said it right there? You texted
Goddamn
me.
right.
She was thinking it that way.
Goddamn fucking right.
So
she was.
speaking of phone records and text messages and phone logs, you'd be okay with us checking your phone, correct?
But you guys are. There's no way you guys don't have approval for that already.
I mean, we can get the approval for the subpoena, but cooperation goes along the way here, Ramee, right?
You're gonna get. Listen, with the severity of this case, you're gonna get approval no matter what.
Yeah,
so I
mean,
don't
I'm
need to
sure
give
we'll
you
get to
permission.
the paperwork.
Yeah,
It'll
but
take a
if you
little
give
bit
us
of time and
permission, less paperwork, less of a
I'm
headache.
sorry. What are you looking for?
We're looking for the last 7 days.
last 60 days.
70
Wow,
days
seems
now.
like the office on the court record here.
70
Hold on,
days,
hold on. You see that, guys? These motherfuckers aren't even on the same fucking page. Free
Well, it
me
doesn't
all
matter.
fucking day till it's backwards.
Wait, are we going? You sure you want to go 80%? Because
Yeah.
all right, well, we're going at minimum 60 days.
Anyway, as I was fucking saying,
Are you gonna give us approval, Ramee? I mean, this could go multiple ways. I mean, look, you've got shit to do. I got shit to do.
can you
I
how
could go
about
write
shut the
some
fuck up and
paperwork.
let me talk?
Ramee,
I
you're
mean,
looking,
we
you're looking
could,
to
but
be
right
the
now,
first
you're
person.
This guy doesn't
my
shut the fuck
fucking
up,
castle.
guys.
Oh, is that right?
Ramee,
Yeah,
looking
bitch,
at,
'cause I'm
looking
trying to
at
tell my story, you keep
weapon
interrupting me.
manufacturing.
Oh, shit. I'm
Nobody's ever
sorry,
been charged
King.
with that before.
Yeah, can I finish my fucking
Oh,
story?
go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Go tell your story for us.
He's tilted.
Okay, will do.
He's
Oh,
fucking
no, that's gonna
tilted.
get you. All right. Now, as I was saying, I had my weekly employee meeting with the gallery members, and what can I say? Business is booming. You know what I mean? And
It's booming so much I got shut down.
That's what can I say? And then, is there a certain time you want to talk about that happened on December 2nd? I don't really remember what you even ate for dinner yesterday, Baas.
So, did you leave the gallery at all during 4 p.m.
What happened
Eastern?
at 4 p.m.? Was that when the raid occurred?
Well, yes,
Was December 2nd the day of the raid?
correct. That's why I'm asking you about it. That's when the incident took place at the BLC.
Interesting.
I'm
Did I
starting to
leave
think
the-
you don't even have your timeline lined up correctly here, okay?
This is 3 days ago.
Well, you're
Ramee.
asking me what I did 3 days ago. You got to ask me more specific. 4
Well,
p.m.
let's
I
start
don't
with this.
remember.
Where were
Here
you
we go.
yesterday?
Classic Brian, not letting me finish the
Where
fucking
were you yesterday,
story.
Ramee?
I'm not doing this if this guy's going to keep fucking interrupting me.
Well, see, this is how an
This
interrogation works,
motherfucker just
Ramee.
doesn't shut the fuck up.
Yes, that's right. I ask the questions. You give us the answers.
You're not letting me even give an answer, you fucking brain dead.
Where were you
It's not
yesterday,
necessary,
Ramee?
Ramee. It's not necessary.
I wasn't even in the city yesterday.
Did you try to flee the country?
No, I did not try to flee the country, Brian.
So where were you, Ramee?
Sleeping in my apartment.
I see.
I thought you sleep in your house.
Yeah, Carmela broke her back, so I've been being
You
in tier
broke her
3.
back, or she broke her back?
Come on, Bass. Come on. A real player like me. Come on. You know me, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mr.
Wink, wink, nudge,
O'Rahman.
nudge, I got you.
On the 2nd, the day
I just want to point out for
We
the
went into
record,
the
for the
gap.
courts, I refuse to answer any questions from Brian Knight.
Why is that?
I don't need to give an answer. I just refuse to answer any questions from Brian Knight.
Okay, so Ramee.
for the record, I think he's
Checkmate,
starting to
bitch.
break here.
Okay, Ramee, the VLC warehouse to the south.
Mm-hmm.
What does it belong to?
It belongs to me, sir.
Okay. And when you say me, is it you being the owner of the warehouse, or is it the enterprise of VLC?
The enterprise of VLC.
Okay. And you being the founder and the owner of VLC.
Yeah, so if you want to know the story on the warehouse was the old gallery from the last city. And, we then made it into a warehouse, and then we constructed the gallery across the street.
Okay. All right. So, as you know, police officers conducted a raid operation on the VLC, the VLC warehouse. During the operation, they were met with resistance from fellow members of your gang, opening fire on police officers and taking at least 12 officers down in the process. Care to explain why you and the other members of the chain gang conducted or were conducting such activity and opening fire and trying to kill cops as they're trying to do the raid?
What was your question again? Like, why? What's your question?
Why'd you open fire on police?
Why'd you raid the gallery?
Because we were looking for a scene of a crime.
More importantly, let's see. Why did we answer the question again for the record again for the courts?
Why did you, another member of the
Try to
chain
make
gang,
it a little bit easier for him to understand their shit. Yeah.
all right, why did you and other members of chain gang open fire on police during the raid?
I'm going to object on that one. That's self-incriminating question, sir.
You're not gonna answer.
Yes, I will not answer.
Why is that, Ramee? You got something to hide?
Because it's a self-incriminating question.
Oh,
You already
it's
know
the
the
truth.
answer. You
We're
already know the
seeking
answer. Look
truth.
what you found.
Well, okay. So you were trying to protect something.
That's not what I said, sir.
Well, you said we found something, right?
I mean, you were going to raid that place, correct?
Well, we were raiding the place looking for the scene of a crime where the mayor Mickey was taken. However,
Who's we exactly?
Police department, Unified Police Department.
And who's we in my end?
You and the rest of them would be Mr. K, Vinny Pistone, Taco Prince, Garrett Jobless, Randy Bullet, and Francis J. Francer. So why would 7 members of Chain Gang stop a police operation taking place in VLC, Ramee?
Well, Baas, that's like asking the question, why is that's like asking a question of how do I
We know
give
the
it
how,
a
we know
proper
the
analogy?
when, we want to know the why.
Let me give you a proper analogy here. Asking why do criminals fight against a cop raid is like asking why.
I'm sure you have a reason there, Mr. Al-Rahman.
And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the reason why.
Why do you go to school or some shit? You know what I mean?
No?
It's like it's simple. It's
not
a
black
simple
and white,
question.
though.
It's a
Is
simple.
it?
It is black and white.
Okay, if it's so simple, then why don't you answer it?
If I'm getting raided, do you guys not anticipate a fucking resistance every time you raid somebody?
It depends on the person.
No. Not 90% of
Wait, okay, let me.
more than 90% of raids there are
hold
no
on,
resistances.
hold on. When you raid somebody from Chain Gang, do you not expect a resistance every time?
It depends. Sometimes
Okay, bro, shut the fuck up, Baas. You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Sure,
There's
any
one.
perjury that's on the record, it will be taken
So
account
I've
of court.
actually called K multiple times. I've done.
Let me
raids
ask you a
in
question.
Mosul.
So then, why the fuck did you have
The last
13
raid I
officers? Why did you
conducted
have
was on you, and-
Okay.
No,
So why-
Ramee's
why
got a
did-
point here.
Why did
Ramee's
you
got
have
a
the whole?
point.
If you didn't anticipate a resistance, why did you have 45 cops on scene then?
Because it was a high-profile raid.
Why was it high profile, Baas?
Because I'm dealing with a business in Los Santos that I believe is tied to a crime within the mayor's office.
But you're not answering my question. Just because it's a high profile does not mean that you could have had 45. How many times have you raided Rooster's
Struck
Rest
I'm
or
on
you
your
know one
side, but
of
I'm mixing
anybody
up.
else's fucking
get what-
raids or whatever the fuck? You get what I'm saying, Brian, right?
You're saying, like, obviously we should be expecting that you guys are
No.
going to resist.
What do you mean?
You're-
Last time I raided Ramee, Brian.
I am saying that. I am saying
No,
that.
last time I raided you,
like,
you're-
we should
no-
expect that Chain Gang is gonna try to
But
fight
why?
it.
Why though?
And I mean, it's simple. Like, I mean,
But
look,
that's like
they're a
asking
gang,
why
and they're gonna protect their assets.
you're
and
asking exactly.
Right, and what assets you trying to protect, Ramee? Oh, we got him.
Shit, my business.
just guns, like whatever they got,
no,
like
no.
drugs.
The
like,
asset I'm protecting is my fucking property.
What
Well, what do you
property?
mean? Like when what? If we fucking raid you looking for weapons and shit like that, you think you're gonna just like allow that to happen?
No, it's my property. This is America,
Right.
brother.
Right,
You
but when
understand?
we have a you know, a
I'm
legally
dying from
signed
fuck. I'm about to die from
search
hunger.
warrant-
I'm fucking hungry as fuck. Anybody got food?
Yeah, I get some. You just food?
Yeah,
Water.
just food. I have a drink on me. I'm good.
Rami, we had a legally signed search warrant that was authorized by the Department of Justice to go in there and look for that scene
Hey,
of a crime.
Listen,
There
let
was
me tell
no
you something,
intention
son.
to take any personal
That's
property.
cap. That's fucking
It's
cap.
not cap because if you read the search warrant I give to Kevin Ram, like you claim you did, you would see that under it says looking for the crime scene only.
Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. You know why I know you're bullshitting me right now, Bass? It's because when you guys raided the warehouse the last time around, what did you guys find in the warehouse?
When is last time? Just
When the Bob
jog our
raid
memories.
back in the day,
When Bob Smith raided me, yeah.
nothing.
Oh, I don't even.
I don't think anything was retrieved inside the warehouse.
Okay. So if nothing was retrieved inside the warehouse, right?
Right.
So then let me ask you a question. Why were there 45 officers holding down all the rooftops with ARs and everything like that coming into the raid?
Because the raid ties to what happened to the mayor, and we don't take that lightly.
Wait, so you're saying is like you didn't find anything last time?
Yeah, stop being mean to Rami.
What made you
Relax.
think you'd find something this time?
No, that's not what I said.
What are you trying to say? I'm trying
What
to.
I'm saying is you can't ask me why you're defending your property when you and then say, oh well, I don't expect resistance from you guys.
Why?
Well, you can't say
expect
it, but you can-
resistance.
But you can't say that based off of the 45 cops showing up. Oh yeah, you dude, he doesn't. He said he didn't.
Rami,
Look,
the expectation was not to engage in any shootout
I'm
or have any
protecting my
resistance,
fucking
right?
property. I'm protecting my fucking property.
What are you protecting as far as your property? Because we were looking
My
for...
fucking warehouse, my gallery, my fucking cars, everything.
Right. But if you had nothing to hide inside those properties, there would be no issue, right? So why attack the PD during the raid then? Unless you had something you're trying to protect.
No, see, that's the narrative you're trying to paint on the cameras right now.
well,
not
I
a
mean,
narrative, I'm going by the facts.
He does have one point, right?
I'm going by the
It's
facts.
not like you were protecting the primary residence of the gallery. I mean,
I ain't
we walked
protecting
in
my
there
business.
freely.
You just did it
It-
yourself.
it
It's a
was the
high-profile
warehouse.
case. No.
100%.
Rami,
Because
the
you guys
place-
walked into the warehouse freely as well.
The place was booby-trapped with explosives, cameras, and RPGs being fired at us. It's
Listen,
not like we
ADT
were-
security really doesn't do that good of a job. Let me tell you something, right?
So you got to resort to C4? I mean, you blow up your own place. If you're talking about protecting your own property, I mean, there was multiple attempts of destroying your own property and having those tunnels collapse eventually, right?
Listen,
I don't get that.
Bass, I get right now what you're trying to do. Okay, you're trying to get me to admit or say verbally, word for word, that I was protecting what you guys found in the tunnels, right? But that wasn't the fucking case.
What do you mean? What we found in the tunnels?
Don't play stupid because this.
I'm not. I'm trying to understand. Like, you have to understand that there's a lot that we have found. You know it. I know it.
Okay, and Bass just went on record in the start of the fucking interrogation saying that they're charging me for weapons manufacturing, which nobody has ever been charged with before. So don't play stupid saying, well, what did we find?
Well, there's a lot of things that we found, so I want to be sure we're talking about the same thing. I mean, we found the. I mean, this goes without saying. You know what's down there. You were.
Mama should have had a lawyer for him.
In
I
the
feel bad.
tunnels.
I feel bad.
You were
This is
defending
easy.
in the warehouse itself. It's not like you were defending the main gallery. You're defending an area that's just virtually inaccessible.
I am
to anyone.
defending everything that belongs.
If that was the case,
That
you would've
belongs
stopped-
to you.
If
I'm with you completely.
if that was
Everything
true the
that belongs
case,
to you.
if that was true the case, you would stopped us inside the original raid on the VLC when it first happened.
Let me tell you something, Bass. When you served me my subpoena, was there anything that would stop you from raiding that gallery?
The search warrant, you mean, right?
Yeah, sorry, the search warrant.
Well, I mean, we're gonna conduct the raid, so there was nothing to stop us.
Hey,
yes.
there's nothing that can stop you. So then you can't even you can't say that then. That's an invalid point that you're trying to.
No, but my
make.
point is, why'd you do it? I know how it happened, when it happened. I'm asking you the why. Why'd you do it?
I've told you this. I'm defending my property.
Okay.
It's my That's my property. If somebody came to your house and said, I'm gonna forcibly enter your house and you can't do anything about it, you're gonna sit there and just take it.
And are you aware what happens within your property?
I refuse to answer that question, sir.
Yeah, you're willing to protect it, Ramee. I don't understand. You're willing to throw your
I
life away. You're
refuse
willing
to
to shoot
answer-
down many cops over and over
I
again.
refuse to answer that question, sir. Please, next question.
Yeah, let's get to the next thing. Look, he's trying to protect his property. It's understandable.
Okay. All right.
What about your boys? Why were they down there with you?
Not sure, sir.
You're not sure.
Just kind of showed up, you're slapping asses, and you're like, you know what? Hey, I'm protecting my property here. You want to join in?
Okay, so you're protecting your property from police. Okay, we got that part. Now, during the search and seizure and looking for any potential, exits and doing a thorough search of the whole entire warehouse, as well, the southern warehouse, we found a bunch of boxes that could be pushed, and it could lead to an open door. Now, was that something constructed by you, or was that originally there before you got there? I'm just curious to how the tunnels were constructed and what's the purpose behind them.
Yes, back in 1856, when Sir Los of Santos was designing the railways and shit and the roads.
Just say Eugene Zuckerberg.
Right, Eugene Zuckerberg. When Eugene Zuckerberg was making the roads, they needed a way to hold the sewage and drainage of the city when it comes to the climate control. Now, usually they conduct manholes, which there is one in front of the gallery, and that manhole then leads to tunnels, and then the waterway travels through those tunnels, and then towards to an irrigation system and to the ocean, which then become funneled through there, which then provides income and jobs for the city of Los Santos. Now, according to my calculations, approximately 33.7% of the people that have sewage manholes in their because I didn't want septic. I didn't want septic. I wanted to, I didn't want to get the guy out there every 3 years and pump the shit out of the front of the street. You know what I mean? So I had manholes, and I also an engineer, so I'm really like good with this type of stuff. This is where my engineering degree can come in handy in situations like this. If you ever take foundation design, you'll understand that there is going to be a fluidity test that needs to handle. Now, that's what we call Isaac's law. Now, an object in motion stays in motion. So the water, there needs to be designed with a gauge. Now, with the gauge...
You're designing water?
No. Oh, you got to design the water gauge for the travel, for the speed that the water travels at. You have to make sure that it can travel. There's a lot of mathematics that go into this. I handled it all.
And where was the meth in there?
I'm sorry?
You mentioned meth.
I didn't mention meth,
You
sir.
said you were in the tunnels doing mathematics.
I did not. No, I said mathematics.
Oh, mathematics. Now, is the tunnel, is it soft soil or is it rocky?
Well, it depends. You have to sieve it. You have to, we have to take soil samples. Now, if you take soil designs or soil mechanics in school, you got to take soil samples and then you got to run them through the sieves, and then you can identify and classify what texture your soil is. And then there's also topography. There's also water tables, all that shit you got to look into. Very, 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 very in-depth process.
Very well educated on it.
So then we start, and then you got to apply the Bernoulli's equation, right? But we use 62.4 cubic meters per second because we don't want to use newtons because we're going to be on the metric scale. We're not using imperial. There's a lot of things that are going on with this. So if you guys have any questions, you can just give me a call. My number is 415-150-1600.
So in summary, Eugene and yourself designed the tunnels.
No, sir. The city designed a sewerway system for the streets, sir.
So where does Eugene fit into this? And
I don't know. I just said his name because you said his name, sir.
So Ramee, you took something that was built by city construction workers and utilized it to your advantage.
That's not what I said, sir.
Okay, so
that's the narrative you're trying to paint on this recording.
Belong to you, or they belong to the city?
The tunnels. Do they belong to? No, they belong to the city, sir. I don't know
got you.
Tunnels,
so all the CG markings on it.
Huh?
The
Sorry,
posters,
what?
the door that says Changang, the posters that
symbols.
Yeah.
Symbols. You have any pictures you can? I'm
sure.
not recalling here.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you're not recalling?
I can show you a picture, no problem. Let me pull up one.
You're found next to him.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, cool. Let me yeah. Still that to me.
Let me just.
I mean, what can I say? It's like the city loves the chain gang. You know, I don't really. You know, I guess those are the ancestors. Maybe. Not sure.
Okay. Well,
The ancestors of what?
where's the one?
Oh, those. I mean, that's just everybody does graffiti. We just tagged that up. To be honest,
Where is
I'll
it,
take a
chat? Did I
fine for
miss
that.
it?
I'm so sorry. It won't happen again.
Wait, what? What are you referring to?
Posters and graffiti. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I
No,
just-
there's
you
chain
you
gang
tag.
memorabilia everywhere.
Sorry.
Are you claiming you have no knowledge?
Listen, I like art. What can I say? On the fucking gallery, it's graffiti.
Here's
You
an
fucking
example.
got me. You know what I mean?
In the tunnels. In the tunnels.
Once you walk past the tunnels and enter one of the rooms that takes you through tunnel number 3, you find this. And your
Could you
pictures on the wall.
send that to me as
Yeah,
well?
sure.
Oh,
Oh,
what is
what's it?
that?
What's it? Das Medi.
Oh, this room. Oh.
Right. Right.
I'm sorry. So how does this affect the court case or anything like that? What is this? Are you trying to
Well-
paint the picture that I own the tunnels? I already told you the city owns them.
What we're trying to understand is you took something that was built by the city and turned it into your home base, into your headquarters, where now you got a war room, you got a brick room, you got an armory, you got a gun range, you got bench inside as well, along with other storage that you can keep.
Sir, no. That's the narrative you're trying to paint, sir. These are
It's not a
just-
narrative. You were defending the entrances to these rooms.
Right.
No.
But
That's
you're
what
saying
you're trying
it
to
belongs
say.
to the city, yet you're defending your property. So I'm confused now, Ramee. Which one is it?
First of all, that's not what I said. The property is the warehouse.
Right. But why are you under it, not above it, or on the same level as the warehouse?
Is it hot in here, guys, or is it just me?
No, it's mostly me.
Sorry, so having benches are illegal now. Is that what you're saying, Baas?
No, we're not saying that. You're saying that those tunnels do not belong
Yes,
to you.
having a bench is illegal, bitch.
It depends what kind of bench is it, though. A bench is just a bench, right? But if it's a weapon
Who's the bench, bitch, Ramee?
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about this,
Who's
if
the
the
bench
tunnels
bitch?
are in regards to the city, did you have a warrant to raid the city properly? Your warrant is invalid.
well,
now that
there's
I'm
the thing,
thinking
though,
about
Ramee.
this.
It does not belong to the city. According to the paperwork we got from the Senate and the Department of Justice, it belongs to you.
Oh, fuck.
I'm
If
sorry,
he's-
can I see this paperwork, please?
Yeah. I can ask Crane for a copy if you like.
Sure.
Okay. Well, I'll get one for you. All right.
Who's the bench, bitch, Ramee?
Excuse me?
The bench, bitch.
Bench bitch. What do you mean?
I don't know. You seem to reference it very often. Mr. K references it.
Mr. K references the bench
little,
bitch.
The little guy, the little goblin guy who's the goblin.
Francis.
Oh, Francis.
about Ben all the
Francis,
time,
yeah,
right?
Francis mentioned.
He says bench bitch?
It's mentioned a couple times. You've mentioned it in your text records in the past as well.
All right, fine. Bench bitch is Big D.
Big D.
Yeah. Aquarius Johnson?
Why was he not present?
Actually, no. The bench bitch is the fucking Wrangler's boyfriend. What's his name? Fucking,
McConnell? Right?
yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Ah, that's interesting because those aren't that we didn't find anything along those lines.
Yeah. Ramee, let me ask you something,
Very
okay?
odd.
Have you ever manufactured a weapon before? A firearm, especially.
I don't even know how to do that, honestly.
You don't know how to
but
do
you're an
that.
engineer. You just got done giving us a 20-minute diatribe, maybe 30 minutes. I don't know. I fell asleep halfway in between talking about
That's
engineering
just-
and
You're
water,
talking about
That's just
fluid
engineering
dynamics and
design.
soil
That's-
and pressure
making
and
math
physics.
and weapons and I don't know. You said a bunch of shit, but it's kind of what it sounded like.
Okay. Well, let me show you a picture around. Maybe I can jog your memory. Okay.
Sure.
Let me pull it up for you.
Okay. I didn't say I was a munitions engineer, Brian. All right.
No, you said something about mathematics and
I didn't say
engineering,
mathematics.
like-
Stop trying to. Hold on.
Stop trying to what?
I'm trying to paint a picture towards this camera here that I said mathematics. You can clearly see that I enunciated mathematics, sir.
If I was trying to paint there, Ramee, at
Gunsmithing
least
is
someone
different
was
from being an
using that
engineer.
gallery for something other than manufacturing weapons.
All right, Ramee, take a look at this picture, okay?
Okay, sure.
All right, Ramee, take a look at that picture. What do you see over there? What do you see?
I'm sorry, where'd you get this picture?
This was on the wall of the armory next to the weapon bench.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Okay.
no.
Okay. What?
I forgot.
What?
What?
Baas, after you're done with this questioning, I gotta tell you something outside real quick.
Don't tell me you're fucking conflicted again.
No, I don't think that guy's received a multi-million-dollar deal yet.
Okay, good. Okay. Go ahead and answer that question for me, Ramee. What is you see in front of you?
For sure. Dope. Yeah. This is. Oh, this. No. Oh my God, it's so silly, Brian. That's just so silly. You know that, you silly goose. This is this is Hawk and Little. You know who Hawk and Little is? This is the manufacturer. They handle, like Fisher Price is their competitor, Hawk and Little.
I see. Okay.
They handle the Toys R Us guns that.
It's a prop. That's a prop. That's a blueprint for a prop. Okay.
For sure. Yeah. For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next picture.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. For sure. There's more.
There's definitely more.
There's more pictures.
Okay.
Of course. There's.
Take a look at that. What do you see?
Okay. I see an LMG, a micro Uzi, a Scorpion, and a sawed-off shotgun, and an S&S pistol in a glass container, sir.
Oh, is that right?
Hmm.
You're very good at identifying these, Mr. Ramee.
Right. It seems like you have some sort of experience.
For the record, Mr. Ramee has correctly identified each and every photo.
These are no. See, these are first of all, when was the last time you saw an LMG or that shotgun in the city?
I
These
don't know.
are
Maybe I can
No,
make
that's
one
a
for
really
us,
good
Ramee.
question, Ramee. How would you know that if you haven't seen one in a long time?
Well, because you've arrested me on common record that on guns that I've owned, and I've never owned any of these guns before. These
correction.
I'm sure
Actually,
about
used to
that,
run
actually.
around
Hold
with
on
them
now.
all the time.
Okay.
Go ahead, Baas. These are replicas. These are relics that I carried over, that I had shipped from Bosnia.
Let's see.
And I thought I put them on display. I thought they were.
So you did put them on display.
No, time out. That's not what I said.
Perfect.
That is-
That's exactly
So,
what
I
we
know.
figured.
I figured that these look good on display, though. I don't know, whoever did this was great, honestly.
So these are
you
weapons
are-
from Bosnia.
You are admitting to
Yes, sir.
importing of
I
illegal
got you.
firearms.
I
from
never said
Bosnia
that.
into
Okay,
Los Santos.
that's not what I meant. That's not
Well,
what I
it
meant.
doesn't matter because, I mean,
No,
quite
hold
frankly,
on.
you've already
Time out,
told us
guys.
that
Time out, guys.
you ordered them, and that's all we really needed to know.
We should really talk about
mean-
the plea deal for the weapon manufacturer at this point.
Do you really want to continue opening these doors?
Yeah, sure. Let's go through them.
Okay, so let's go down to the next picture. Hold on, let me give you the next picture real quick.
Sure, for sure. Dope. These look like antiques, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're just.
You would know better than we do, Ramee. We purchase our guns.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, I didn't really take notice to all these.
Just out of curiosity, while we get our weapons for $15 and $150 or whatever, why do you charge so much?
Excuse me?
I'm just saying, like,
$500,000
why
for
don't
one
you
class
just reduce
two?
the
God
price?
damn.
Is this how you're getting that like massive mansion and all these cars? You're scamming the entire fucking city.
That's how you make a lot of money, huh? Almost $1 million for a class 2. That's crazy.
Is another picture here?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What is this?
You tell us, Ramee. What am I looking at?
This looks like a Destiny a weekend special on like stuff that you can buy to level up your Guardian. And I'm not sure what
so
this
you
is.
can level up the bench? Is that what you're saying?
Really?
This looks like Fortnite. I don't know what this is. There's like I see materials and crafting.
Why don't you read the labeling from the
Gotcha.
top to left? Top left to bottom right.
Aluminum 5, plastic 3, rubber 3.
No. I'm talking about the item set piece name.
50x 1.00, 5x 2.
Above that. What does it say?
Seems like I got LASIK a couple years ago, and my vision's been going crazy. Give me a second. It says I think it says water gun. What is that? Telephone booth. What is that one right there?
I'd like to point out for the record that
yeah, for
after
sure. What's up?
Mr. El Rahman was able to correctly identify a bunch of very complicated weapons, he is now all of a sudden unable to identify weapons that are on this bench despite them being readily.
I mean, this looks
in
like a
the
lockpick, but I don't know if is that a weapon?
I'd like to articulate that this individual is very clearly showing signs.
Oh my God, there's an
nervousness.
IKEA bag. I see the IKEA bag as well.
I mean, read the labels from top left to bottom right.
Sure, for sure. Lockpick, sick, dagger, sub ammo, pistol ammo.
Okay. Below dagger, what does it say?
5x 5.00.
Above that.
Dagger.
Below that.
5x 5.00.
Between the 5x and 5.00 and the 5x 15.00, what does it say?
Aluminum 100, plastic 100, rubber
To the left
100,
of that, to the
SMG
left of
body
that.
1.
To the left of that.
Even I don't know what the fuck you're asking him to do. Wait, what are we talking about?
Yeah, what are you asking me to do here,
I'm
Baas?
asking to say the name of the gun in the picture that I sent you between 5x and 15.00 and 5x and 5.00. Between those two numbers, I'm asking you to read the name on the picture. Bottom left.
Knuckle.
No, that's top right. Bottom left.
Guys, this isn't like what the fuck Loot Goblin or whatever the fuck that was.
Pistol
all right?
ammo X50.
There are currently 7 items in this photo.
Okay.
Name all 7 items.
Okay, for sure. Lockpick set, knuckle, sub ammo X50, pistol ammo X50, dagger, A ref aluminum 18, A ref aluminum plastic 18.
All right. So just for the record, all of a sudden, Mr. Al-Rahman is failing to identify very clearly marked items.
Bro, I
in
told
this
you I can't
blueprint.
fucking see it. I need eye drops. I just got fucking LASIK a couple years ago,
gotcha.
and it's doing bad. For the record, first of all, speaking of saying for the record doesn't validate what you just fucking said. This means nothing.
For the
That's your
record,
interpretation of
for-
it. For the record,
For the record, that is not
for the
true.
record, for the record, that what you just said makes no fucking sense.
For the record, you missed one item piece within the description. What is an SMG body, Ramee?
SMG body. That sounds like SMG, which is
Wait, SMG body? Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, you don't see that below the rubber? You need one SMG body, 100 rubber, 100 plastic, 100 aluminum to make one MAC-10.
SMG body. So SMG stands for salads, margaritas, and go-gurts, which
And
is what we used to
interrogation
have
text,
back after we used to get home from high school. We used to have that. You know all about that. You know, you drink
Why
and
would
all
you
that.
need an SMG body to make a MAC-10?
Sometimes when you're handling all these aluminum plastics and rubbers, sometimes you need a little, some food, some margaritas, and some go-gurts, which,
I got you. So you understand the process. That's all we need to know.
Right.
Mr. Al-Rahman, Mr.
So
Al-Rahman.
SMG is like a BBL, right? Is that what you're saying? It's like,
I don't know. You'd know, Rami. I'm not.
isn't that what they
Get
put in like
margaritas after high school? Since what?
SMGs? Isn't that what they put in food?
Oh, shit.
Oh, MSG.
Yeah, that's what you
MSG.
said. So
I said
SMG
SMG.
body, SMG body. That I guess they need food. I don't know what it is. These ingredients are crazy. I've never even seen this before.
So you're an expert, is what you tell me. You know how to make a recipe.
Yeah, I can make a mean pasta, whip up a nice bowl of cereal.
Okay. And then to the right of dagger, what does that say? What is the label on that blueprint?
I don't know what is
Right of dagger. The second row to the right.
metal.
What?
Scrap in the middle.
Okay.
10. Oh, Uzi.
Uzi or Uzi?
Uzi, actually. Or you could say Uzi. Yeah, I guess.
Have you ever
could
used
say
an Uzi before?
100%. I've murked
Okay.
cops with it.
Where did you get your Uzis from?
Where do I begin?
How
So
about
you
the
guys
start?
want?
Yeah, where do you get them from?
Where do I get Uzis from?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So there's a reason why. How do I say this?
It's a simple question.
Where do I get Uzis from? Now, that's really not simple. Let's just say there's different avenues you can approach. Sometimes you can find them from the wizard.
Dude,
Have you heard of Bane? You know who Bane is? The
2.0
prisoner?
snitching.
Wait,
Oh
the
my
wizard?
god.
Yeah, the wizard.
Wait, what?
Sometimes you can find him in a dumpster. Find it in the ground. You know Bane? Bane from the prison?
Bane.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, Brian, you should have made that probably locally.
Yeah. Why are you doing that
Oh.
globally?
Give me a minute. I'll be back.
Fuck, can you remove those? Yeah, that was meant to be local. Ah. Well, now everyone's going to be wondering what the fuck we're talking about.
Well, I mean, you guys already know where you get your Uzis from.
Are you redacting?
I'm not redacting. You guys already know where to get Uzis from.
Yes.
You guys saw Speedy's
Ramee,
bench.
You are the weapon
No,
manufacturer.
You saw Speedy's bench.
Speedy's bench has been shut down.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's where people were getting Uzis from.
Right, but eventually the stock or the stockpiling runs out, or it goes into evidence within the police, or it gets exchanged hands. Eventually goes bad, and they gotta throw the Uzi away. So
Listen, what are we saying
I'm
here?
trying
right?
to imply here, Ramee, is you have a weapon bench within, your vicinity, very accessible through a means of using a tunnel.
Listen. Let's just
You
cut these
can
fucking
easily
games. All right. Let's cut these fucking
manufacture-
games.
Yeah.
Let's cut these fucking games. All
You're
right.
telling me that you've been bullshitting the whole entire time. We sat here.
You
and-
guys found the gun bench in the fucking warehouse. Okay, you're gonna say it's my property, so it belongs to me. Where
You're
do we go
saying
from
it's your
here?
property, right? We're just going off.
It's
the
my
what you said.
property, Baas. You just said you got it from Crane as well, so don't play fucking stupid with me. All right.
Okay.
So how do we move forward?
Well, Ramee, you're looking at definitely a one count of weapon manufacturing at this time.
And I've already crossed that. We already understand that.
So,
Looking at weapons manufacturing. What else did you find?
Brian, why don't you tell them what we found afterwards?
Well, we found the torture room that was used to torture Mickey,
Okay.
Reducer,
Okay.
Carmine Costello, among a series of others, I'm sure, that were brought down there. We found a series of paraphernalia that were used in the multiple accounts.
What was paraphernalia?
Things like masks and shit like that.
You found that where?
In the in the box of your portraits.
Okay.
There was also. You want me to tell them everything that's in there?
Yeah, we're already here.
Everything. I gave him the red receipt.
I already
He knows
have
what's
the. I
going-
already have
I
the
gotcha.
receipt. Yeah.
What was it like? What was the count? Was it like 600 baggies?
Oh, is it the
Individually
red receipt?
bagging?
Yeah, you should see it in the red receipt.
What's the
We
evidence?
found
factor so I
3
can pull it up?
blindfolds. What's this item? It says 1X.
Unsure what the item is actually.
You found non-material containers. You found a rocket launcher, 2 RPGs.
65378.1, Brian.
Oh my god, you found 2,850 grams of cocaine.
Correct.
Yeah, we're gonna be hitting you with drug trafficking as well.
Mm-hmm.
You found a Browning, rifle ammo, pistol ammo. I mean sub ammo. Okay.
And the reason why drug traffic is in a stick on top is because you have 2 prior felony with intent. So we're gonna get the prerequisite charge for.
Say that
this.
again.
You have
Oh,
2
because the
counts.
meth runs.
Yeah, the meth runs with felony with intent.
Alright.
So we got the prerequisite for right now. You're looking at drug trafficking and weapon manufacture, along with the AX attempt to murder government employee and all the position charges as well. So that is your.
So the
final
question
charges.
is, we could stop with these series of charges that we're summing.
Does the
up, like
rocket launcher, I
everything
guess,
related.
fall under the weapons manufacturing, or like is that just not?
That would be a possession charge. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's basically all these possessions besides the cocaine, which would go under the drug manufacturing
So
or
the
whatever
weapon
the fuck.
manufacturing will be the bench, along with the materials that we found that support it, with the blueprints. The cocaine will be the drug trafficking, and then everything else will be just 8x attempted murder plus possession charges.
I mean, we talked on the phone earlier. You're gonna fucking paint me to the courts that I'm this fucking Scarface, king of fucking kings.
We're not gonna paint that.
It doesn't need to be painted, right? It's gonna show based on what you found in the raid, right?
We got you dead to rights, Ramee. I mean, the amount of evidence we have
fucked.
right now, it's Mount
Yeah.
Everest,
Tom,
right?
so talk to me. What's going on?
Well, so here's the thing, Ramee. We're gonna offer a plea deal. I think it's gonna be exceptionally reasonable. The details of which we have to wait to hear from the DOJ for, but we're not gonna press it to some insane amount.
Hold on,
And the
hold on.
expectation-
Time out. Baas, you asked me on the phone that if you said unless somebody else would be willing to take the spear for me or some shit like that, how does that even make sense if all this is under my name?
So the weapon bench, it can fall to you unless somebody else claims ownership of the bench, and they'll take the charge instead.
I'm already fucked because of the cocaine, right?
Correct, you are.
Okay,
So
so then I
if-
might as well take the fucking weapons bench then.
I mean, these are gonna be added. They wouldn't be separate, right?
Right. It's two different charges, right? One is drug trafficking, one is weapon manufacturing.
Each one that's got to be signed off.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh, 1 second.
Fuck.
Never mind. Yeah, drug trafficking and weapons manufacturing, and maybe traffic weapon. Oh fuck, you might get hit with Wait, are we pushing trafficking on him? I think
No,
we might
no.
be
It's
pushing
stockpiling
trafficking.
at most, and then weapon manufacturing.
Okay, all right. And I think you know pretty damn well that's going light. When we start digging into finances and shit like that, I know damn well we can get weapons trafficking. I mean, there's like a bag in there for holding money. Obviously, the manufacturing props up the trafficking. The point is here, we can stop the buck, or we can keep on pushing forward.
Listen,
If you fall on the sword for your boys, that you'll take the most time and fine. However, they'll be off
Mm-hmm.
lightly, right? So,
that's fine, and I don't mind doing that.
so you're gonna claim ownership to the drugs?
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Now, I mean, talk to me. What are we looking at here?
That is something we discussed with the DOJ as far as the times, because weapon manufacturing has never been charged before. It's a new charge that came after the Speedy court case. So that is up to the
What
DOJ.
did Speedy get when he got caught and all that?
Nothing,
Nothing.
because
He
they had
walked.
some fucking asshole piece of shit that I don't know.
You're telling me he served 0 jail time and
He
got
had an
fined
AIDS
$0?
lawyer, all right.
Correct.
How? That's not. How is
He
that
got
possible?
let go because this fucking piece of shit lawyer got in there
Is there? You have like a
and
doc?
realized that the police did no work.
There's a dog posting, but long
I don't
story
understand. You
short,
raided his fucking ranch and you found the fucking gun
the
bench.
officers that were
No,
canvassing the area and collecting evidence did a poor job of, cataloging everything and showing that, without a shadow of doubt, this is a weapon bench and this is how it's used and can be manufactured.
What?
That failed
They
in court.
didn't. How? But hold on. How did that fail if they took pictures of the weapons bench and you're showing me the same pictures that they had on their end?
Because they didn't show how these weapons are made. They just said, oh, here's a bench and here's some weapons. It must be weapon manufacturing. They never took the steps to show the DOJ during the
How
court case.
and how do you do that?
Oh, we took
that's
the
what you do,
guns and we tested
articulate
them.
that?
So Brian,
I
tell
don't
them what we
know.
did.
Wait, with
You
with
went
this,
and got plastic scrap
we did
metal.
police work.
Yes, we actually took our time with
I
it
need
and
another
made
sandwich.
sure. Oh, here.
What are you saying?
Go to Brian. Explain. Brian probably can explain better than I do. 'Cause,
To summarize, they had a good lawyer, and there was limited police work done. Whereas in this case, I ensured that all.
The angles that
my-
that lawyer took in his court case won't be able to get taken in this one.
Yep. I mean, unless you can find where that guy is and pay him, I don't know, probably
I don't think he can help you, honestly.
$10 million or
I
whatever.
mean, what angle did he paint? I don't understand.
Well,
if the
I
property's
would-
under Speedy's name and the fucking bench, you go to the bench, you see that you can crap shit on it. I don't understand how the fuck it's not articulated that it's not. Like, I don't get it.
Okay, so before the Speedy court, court case, the weapon manufacturing charge was not a thing.
So what did you guys charge him with?
weapon trafficking.
What did you guys? Okay. Okay.
So they had a bigger shadow of doubt to kind of show everybody, or to kind of get rid of that in a court of law, because they had to show transportation, they had to show manufacturing, and they had to show that there was also money involved
I see
as
what
well.
you're saying.
Right? But I'm telling you, for your case, it's basically debt to rights. The way it works is
Because there's a charge.
What
is the? Can you read me the
Yeah, I can read you charge.
the penal charge for it?
Weapon manufacturing. Any person who's shown to be manufacturing illegal weapons, this can be proven directly through testimony or other evidence. This charge will be applied constructively to any individual found to be within the possession of means proven to be capable of manufacturing a legal weapon, such as a crafting weapon bench. So basically, if we walk into a house and you have a weapon bench that can manufacture illegal weapons,
Description is so shit, by the way.
that means you're guilty.
Wait, this what?
That description is ass.
It was designed to where if you found you the bench, it's almost like we found you with drugs kind of thing, where it's kind of straightforward. But I doubt I mean, if I had to compare it, I'd probably compare it to the same time and fine as maybe 2-time or 3-time trafficker of drugs, I would imagine.
Which is what?
Which probably between 1 to 2 million fine, and I'll at least say probably between 3 to 5 minimum years in the penitentiary.
And then that's only for that charge, and then the drug manufacturing is another same thing of that. So I'm
3
looking at
years.
like a 5 mil fine week.
Yeah,
essentially.
you're looking between 5 to 8 days and a $2 million fine.
$2 million fine total, or just for that weapons manufacturing?
From what Crane explained to us, probably in total, I would imagine, or maybe a higher fine, a lower time, depending on what the DOJ wants to do.
I can like pay out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you want to talk to the DOJ, we'll talk to Crane, try to have him kind of be there between us and offer some sort of middle ground so we can negotiate on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just going off like the numbers that we're throwing at us.
Yeah.
Right now, so. Yeah. And I mean, if you plead guilty,
I listen. I really don't want to plead, because I would love to have a court case like something of this caliber, but at the end of the day,
it's really up to you. If you want to go to court, I have no issue whatsoever. It's just gonna take a long time to get there. That's all.
Yeah.
It might take a month to get there. So if you want to wait, I can wait. I mean, I don't know.
Nah. I'm not gonna wait. All right.
Hey, in interrogation, I trust you.
Okay. I mean, what do you want me to do then? Like,
Well, right now we're done as far as the interviews. We have talked to your boys. However, if you want to plead guilty to the charges we have today, we can place on a docket, have a judge come down here and come up with a plea deal, and then get that sorted as soon as possible. Probably can get it done.
Is there a judge around right now?
I don't believe so.
Nope. Like, is Crane not around?
Not a single judge around right now. It'd have to be done by
They're
tomorrow.
They're very likely going to, like, a single judge is not going to make that call. Just like, I don't think they're going to do it with a snap of the finger. I think it's like, we have this agreement, we send them the thing, and hopefully know tomorrow.
I don't want to plea. Yeah, I'd rather just have another meeting tomorrow with the judge present, and then we can all figure it out. And
that's fine. It works. The purpose today was to kind of just get your side of the story, get your statement as far as what happened, and then we'll go.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, there's really not much to bullshit around it.
Right. When it comes to the weapon manufacturing, the Senate will get involved because it's a new charge, and they have to kind of just. There's no.
I have a question for you. Is this a charge that will stick on my record forever, or if I want to run for mayor in the future and get expunged, can this get taken off?
That's a Crane question. I have no idea, honestly.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's no worries.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, right?
Yep.
All right.
I really appreciate your cooperation coming down here, Ramee. Thank you. I don't have any further questions.
No,
What about
I
you, Brian?
have a question. I have one question.
Go ahead. Yeah.
How do I ask this?
Just ask, man. Just ask.
The way Murphy painted the picture to me was that you guys are gonna come after my businesses and all this shit. What's
VLC's been shut down as far as we know. That's enough for us.
now? Who? Okay.
Yeah. I'm not pursuing it further. I think the gallery being shut down temporarily is enough for me.
Wait, push any further? Sorry, what was the question? I was. Are we gonna go and?
If I take ownership to all this, what would are they getting charged in regards to the Mickey
Accomplice or
situation?
accessory. Yeah.
For helping me defend it, quote unquote.
Correct.
It'd be stupid for them not to get it. They are inherently and fundamentally accessories.
All right. And what would they would be getting like what, like a year or something? I guess.
I'm not sure. That would be the DOJ side. Like I said, the charge, we don't even have a maximum or a minimum for it. So that has to be something decided by the Crane and the Senate. And then they tell us, hey, this is what is appropriate. Charge them with this. And then we'll just propose it on the docket.
The thing is, like, they look at like what is it that they've got, and they look at it, and this, like, it's sort of like imagine someone had, like, I don't know, let's say there was different kinds of like weapon benches, and one had like a shit pistol, and then there was another one that had like fucking, you know, a bunch of super insane shit, and they found it with all kinds of stuff. They're gonna weigh one differently than the other, so, and they're likely gonna talk about it amongst themselves so they don't, you know, fuck it up and set up a bad precedent.
Okay. I see what you're saying. And this is tomorrow. We'll be able to have this conversation.
Yeah, hopefully we can have Crane tomorrow and sit down and discuss the plea deal. I'm going to get everything written up tonight for the docket posting once we're complete. Hopefully I can get all the interviews done. The only problem, I'm missing Taco. I don't think he's around today, is he? That's
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think you'll be able to get Taco or Garrett. You might be,
Yeah.
able to get Taco. Could email him, to be honest. I don't think you're going to get Garrett, though.
I'll email them, see if they're okay with just going with what the rest of the boys get as an accomplice charge. See if they're okay with that. If not, then we can wait for them.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
All right. Well, I don't have any more questions for you, Ramee. Brian, do you?
No, not so much.
Okay. All right.
All right, sounds good, guys. This is good speaking with you guys, and I'll be looking forward to a meeting tomorrow.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna be calling you directly as well in regards to this if anything happens in the morning time.
For sure, sounds good.
What was sent your way? That meeting we had today, it sounded like you were expecting a lot.
I wasn't
Next.
expecting anything. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I hate having the fucking lawyers there. I don't know what it is.
You don't like
Hello,
the lawyers
Baas.
being there?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
coming
makes
now, Bass.
All right. I'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Honestly, yours longest one is because we had the most on you, Ramee, honestly. So most of them will be pretty
What's up, gentlemen?
simple, short, and sweet to the point. So
All right. Wait, sorry, say that again? I was reading this fucking
I was
email on
saying that
Twitter.
the rest of the boys' interview should be a lot shorter than yours because we have less charges on them, right?
Yeah,
They're accomplices. They're not the main culprit behind everything.
exactly. All right.
Thank
You guys
for
have a
coming
good
down
night,
here.
all right?
Yeah, you too.
No
Okay.
problem.
What's up, bro?
Hey,
Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst.
It's Fahrenheit.
Pretty much, sir.
Good to see you.